Hi everyone, my name's Donkey and today we're back on the RTS project for another installment. So if you remember in the last video we did a bit of block, we did some grass, or not grass even, it was tree tiles and some mining of the tree tiles. In this video what we're going to be doing is starting to convert our system to be a grid based system. So by that we're just going to set up the basic grid. We're then going to maybe do a little bit of room generation, and that's basically going to be it in this video. I'll also get up the isometric grid plan, so this is how we're going to operate on the grids. I also do apologise, it's been quite laggy today. It's doing the thing where for some reason GameMaker 2 doesn't. Oh yeah, I'm just going to close everything else down apart from that. But yeah, it's being a bit slow today. So anyway, what we're going to be doing is making this grid. So we're going to probably need to make a new object for it. Well, we could just use object controller, I guess. That would also work. It's all going to be in a create event, so we're going to make a little description. We haven't done this before, but we're going to put it in anyway. Create the grid. So to do this, we're going to call it something. What should we call it? Make it global because it's going to be used for everything. Main grid, or tile grid's probably better, to be honest. And it's frozen again. Tile grid equals ds grid create, and we need some width and height variables, so we'll make these here. The width equals, how many tiles are we going to want? Well, I think logically how many would fit in our room. So let's count actually. It's not going to be exactly right, but let's imagine that we have it all the way up here. That's going to be, I think. So let's go with the 7 at the moment. Then we need height as well. It's going slow, but yeah, for our height, and then we're gonna have to work out how many we can fit in height wise. If we've gone that way, it's got to be down this way. So have we done this right? Don't think we've done the width right. We'll go with 7.7 for the moment. That'll probably be too small, but we'll improve on that and get the numbers right. Not that we need width and height, and it's on a real go slow today. Well, but that's the grid made. We then want to clear the grid. We need to put a value, so we're going to put, do we have a blank tile? We don't. We could go with tile base, I guess. We'll go with land though. So that means defaultly everything will be land, which is alright, I guess, but not great. Then what we're going to do, just so that this works visually, is we're just going to go through and draw each one. So we're going to use a for loop just to check that it's actually worked. We're going to use xx equals 0, xx is less than width, xx plus plus. It's a really basic for loop, I'm pretty sure we've used these before. We're then going to copy that and just change it for x, for y even. And this is going to be yy, that's a t. So that's going to loop through all our grid. It's going to loop through the width and the height. It's got a nested for loop. What we then need to do is draw the sprite. So we're going to draw a sprite, global tile grid, then we're going to use our accessor, which is a hashtag. We're then going to use xx and YY like that. That's the sprite there. The sub image is going to be 0. The X and the Y, now this is something that we're going to have to improve on, but for the moment we're going to imagine that it is just set out really simply. It's set out as a grid, you know, all nice and neatly, so it won't, these corners won't match up. So we're going to say the height is 22, the width is 41. Times 41, YY times 22, I believe it was. So now if we were to, and we'll do this actually because it's worth doing, if we were to delete all of the tiles, so we're gonna go with assets, give it a run, we should in theory see very unisometric tiles laid out. It'll be very grid based at the moment, or we won't see anything, I guess. This possibly has to be within a drawer, I guess. Now let's try moving into a drawer. And it's going slow. Again, if any of you actually know what is causing this, if it's a compatibility issue or anything like that, that'd be really useful to find out, because I think this is the second time it's happened. It just seems to be relatively random, but it stops things from getting done quickly. These things to be normal, should be good. Yeah, we're going to stop the running project. And it's frozen again. Unfortunately, we're not going to get that much done in this episode because it's on a real go slow. But we'll kind of set up a few basic things here. What we'll probably be doing in the next video, because I don't see much point of going on in this current speed. I think it's actually just crashed. But yeah, what we'll be doing in the next video, and hopefully the next video will be much more informative and much better than this one, is we'll be actually laying them out in the right isometric style, and there'll be a long calculations to go with that, which I'll try and explain the best I can. But for the moment I'm going to have to leave this because I'm pretty sure this has crashed, which is brilliant. If you like this video, remember to like, subscribe, always do as I want to do, and I'll talk to you in the next one.